Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today's reading is going to be focused on getting a message from your higher self. I was going to do your person's current feelings for you, but I'm going to be real honest with you. I was really excited about this message. I don't know, it just felt like it was a good message for today. I want to give you all a big thank you and just my gratitude for sticking with me, supporting me, and liking and commenting. It does help me out so much, and it means a lot. I also want to let you all know I do have a lot of services open. I am being guided to remind you I do have a community candle all about getting you to the highest timeline. I'm also offering group guided meditation for healing the ancestral patterns and ancestral patterns and karmic patterns. Yeah, something like that. If you're interested in, just one-on-one private readings and stuff. Healing for some of you, but not really. That's not really a big thing. Anything else? I do have a lot of transmissions. If you're interested in getting those, you can get them on my Patreon. All right. And hello, hi everyone. I will be drawing Oracle today. I'm very close to not drawing them anymore. My gifts are returning, so it's a good thing. It's a good day. Anyway, I'm very grateful, and I just saw one on the camera, and I just want to let you all know that's a big deal. Brand new start for, I don't know, me. That's what it feels like to you, me, but maybe you too. And let's get started. We're gonna go from Aries to Pisces, and I want to start here. We have 1:30 for Aries. Beautiful. Alrighties. So let's see. So can I get a message from Aries' higher self? Oh, no one's saying hi. Yeah. All right. We have abundance. Interesting. I actually feel, Aries, that your message that's coming from your higher self right now. Oh, I actually want to put that. I always forget to do this. And I know that you all love it. Okay. I do feel you have an abundance of things stopping and starting, or things, if there's always some kind of roadblock, there's always some kind of issue, there's always some kind of problem in your life. It feels like you have an abundance of that right now. And in fact, I feel like this is actually a very, it's disheartening. It breaks you down and it makes you feel like you don't want to try anymore, or you don't want to keep going, right? I really do understand and appreciate that, because I've been in it many times in my life where, it kind of felt like every single time I tried to do something, every single time I tried to go after a new path, it started to push me in a new one, or the same one actually. It was actually the same one because there's technically no wrong path. But I feel like you're having a bit of the same situation where you're choosing things that are not for you, and you're being like, it's like it's yanking you right to the right path. I know that's hard, and I know you want to be pissed off. I know you want to throw in the towel, and honestly, I know you want to give up, right? And it's getting really difficult to keep going. Let's see what the next one is. We have instinct. I feel that you're not following. I feel like you may feel like you are following your instincts and stuff like that, but I feel there's more fear there. There's more like bad programs or default settings that we have. You may want to go inside with the higher self, which is why this is your message, and ask your higher self to remove those programs and those default settings and all those hindrances that you have within you, and it will be easier to follow that inner knowing and your intuition. But that's your core message. You're constantly going after stuff. It's not working out, and you're having a hard time understanding why. It's because something else for you. This is your purpose. I don't know. It's know that I know that that path you're trying to go towards can never give you that much happiness. The one that is for you, it's filled with fulfillment, and we have kindness as well. You're also being asked to be kinder to yourself, but this is interesting. I am seeing someone who's trying to love you, someone who's trying to give you love, someone who's trying to hold you and give you that support. You don't want to receive it, right? Open yourself up to receive it. This could be a being of light, by the way, or your ancestor. It really does feel like that. But they're really trying to give you that. I feel like it's not that they're trying to make it better. It's not that they're trying to minimize your pain. It's none of that, right? They're trying to give you comfort and kindness, and they're trying to give you support. Accept that support. And the bottom, we have manifest. So this is an interesting message to come from your higher self. I think I want to do this one. Hold on. I'm trying to see what decks I want to use. All right. And hi, everyone. Hi, Nita, Mother Bear, Wendy, and Oracle. Yes, hello. We have Temperance coming through. You are being asked to bring yourself into alignment and wait for the right sign, wait for the right path to open up. I'm not saying that this is work related, though it does feel that way. you're being asked to like to wait for something that you resonate with deeply. And it's not that it's going to be the forever thing. Do not ever look at it that way. I remember when I first started out doing my tarot channel, I thought it was going to be a forever thing, right? I thought I'd be doing it forever. I guess that works, I suppose, but it's a lot of stuff that we go after. It's temporary because we move towards something better. So it's a message for a lot of yous. With the Five of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles in its reverse, I feel here you are being guided towards something that you don't think you can do forever. You don't think that it's going to last forever. I'm going to be real honest with you. Almost nothing does. Know that it's not meant to. It's meant to lead you towards something else. It is a lot of healing and growth there as well. So I'm going to give you an idea, just a random thing. I always like to bring this one up. So let's say you're being guided to do writing or painting and you think, I'll never have success there. It's not the point, right? You're being guided to that for a reason. Follow that intuition, follow that heart. It's leading you there so that you can work through something, move to something so that you can move towards your happiness and your fulfillment. And again, I'm seeing more abundance coming for you. With the Death in its reverse that's coming from your higher self, you are reluctant to purge this old idea, this old path, or this old... I'm going to say this. I think you may be trying to settle and you're trying to think this is enough for me. And you need to purge that because that's not enough. You need to go after everything. And that is why this is your message. It feels like there is this idea that you only, if I just had this, it's good enough, right? Yeah, that's never a place to move from. With the manifest here, know that you are meant to have more, right? I always say manifest to the moon or to your highest potential, but I feel like that's what it is. All right, let's get a little guidance really quickly. I want to make sure we're at the readings. I want about 5 minutes. All right. Hello, Linda. Hello. Let's see. 222. Interesting. Definitely balance out your feminine and masculine energies for you. We have service. We also have one more, mysticism. I am seeing a path towards being a healer or something in the esoteric. I know that there may not be as many, like maybe you think it's crowded or filled. Know that this is your calling for a reason. With the recovery here, I am seeing someone who can be a healer, someone who can really bring life to people. It's interesting because I feel you need to bring life to yourself a little bit. Your guidance right now is to know that path where you feel like you are of service and you're giving. For me, it's giving myself. I actually really appreciate that. It's amazing, by the way. It's like a real nice feeling when you give yourself. Give some of yourself to someone. It's real beautiful. But whatever yours is, know that that's meant for you. Know that's where your fulfillment is. This is after all the ascension timeline. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. I will end your reading there. I want to thank you, Aries. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're now on Taurus. Okay. Hi, Hasana. Yeah, hello. Remember, I'm horrible with names. Okay. Let's see. We're now going to Taurus energy. It's 755. Okay, let's see, 755. Let's take a look here. Taurus. What is Taurus's message from their higher self? What is Taurus's message from their higher self? What's going on there? Let's see. I'm very happy I did the higher self messages, by the way. So the first one we have is uncovered. Yeah. Oh, this is very interesting. I'm going to do 3 cards. We have curious. Yeah, it's not a coincidence here. All right. And then the last one we have is united. All righty. So this is a reference to a connection with the person who actually helped you discover who you are or helped you on your path to who you're becoming. Okay. It's very clear. It's very much of that energy, very much that message. This person did a lot of illumination for you. They opened up the door. They helped you discover parts of yourself, probably through some kind of overkill type thing. And I gotta be honest, it's gonna be not from oracle here, but I feel like this person may have, when we meet someone very special, they create that chaos and they kind of lets go of all that's not us. You know what I'm talking about, right? I feel like that was your situation with this person, but maybe it was a pleasant one. Who knows, right? But this person gave you a lot. They gave you so much to the point of like, it's almost like you think you need them in your life to help you keep discovering more about yourself, right? That's what this is your message. You don't need that. You don't need them in your life to know more about yourself. You don't need them in your life to discover who you're meant to be and what you're meant to do. I feel like there's a limiting belief that's holding you back from that. I also feel like you're under the impression that you need to be together with this person as well. Not the case, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not the case necessarily. So it's not mutually inclusive. it's not mutually inclusive. I'll just leave it like that. We have quest here. Again, this is the quest of self-discovery. This person helped launch you into an energy that you never would have thought you've gone in before you met them. Very clearly is that message. But you know that they were just they were meant to give you that first, I don't know, jump start. It's up to you to keep giving yourself that. I feel like you want them back in your life, or you want them in your life, or you think you need them. And this is why this is your message from your higher self. You don't. You don't. You needed them. Yeah, that's true. That's why they came. But you don't need that anymore. And your message is what are you going to do about that? I would recommend an Akashic record reading if that's something that you feel drawn to. That is what gets me there. But whatever, even past life regression, that will help. We have here quest and hope. One of the things that it's hurting your choices and hurting your chances of fulfillment is you're making every choice you make with the hope that you'll come back together with this person, that you'll be with this person. Know that that's hindering you. It's not that won't happen, but you can't make choices from that perspective. And that is why your higher self wants to come through with this message. I actually see you getting your wings as well. Know that those wings are very important for our ascension. But it's not the hope that kills you. It's just it's like you're making a choice from that perspective when you're not meant to. So let's see. Why is this the message from the higher self? And I just want to say hi to everyone. Hi everyone. A message, catalyst. There you go. A message from the higher self. It's not that they will be gone forever. I'm not saying that, but you're making choices from that assumption, or that need, and neither one's great. All right, let's see. Message from the higher self with 3-1. Stop waiting. That's very clear. I also see a need for you to have more determination to figure out who you are. There's too much of a tie to them. It's like you are you're giving them too much credit. You really are giving them way too much credit. And it's not that this person doesn't deserve any, right? But it's like you did the work, you discovered, right? They just were the catalyst. So what did you do with that? What did you do with that chaos they brought into your life? You brought it, you made it into harmony, right? And that's what it is. You did the work. So know that we can get these experiences anywhere. And I don't think you need one like this anymore, by the way, but you know what I'm saying. We have the Page of Swords here. There is a thought pattern that's going in your mind that's keeping you trapped in a cycle. This cycle is it's very restrictive. Sorry, I want to see, what is the thought pattern exactly? I think you use them as inspiration, or you use the idea of where you think you'll end up with this person as inspiration. Stop that. I usually use a feeling, or I time travel. It's one or the other, but I usually use the feeling typically. Or I want to go towards my fulfillment, my happiness. I want to be the most happy. That's what I aim towards. But you try both ways and see which one you like. But it's that thought pattern. We have death in its reverse. You're not accepting that it's over as well, and that this connection is for now finished. I do feel everything you're meant to gain from it, all the energy, all the potential energy, and all the everything they were meant to illuminate about you, you've got it, right? You gained it. Now it's time. What are you going to do with that? That's where your higher self is saying, what do we do with this now? And that's kind of where your free will comes in. I don't know, right? We have Ace of Cups in its reverse. It's stopping you from starting something new, and that's why. All right. And then we have the Two of Swords and seeing a path forward. In the bottom deck, we have the King of Swords reverse. I don't think you understood the role well enough to get that you were giving them way too much credit. And you were putting way too much, I want to say, responsibility on them. Now that you've gained that clarity, you can move forward. I feel with a more completed heart, if you ask me. But let's look at a little guidance really quickly. A little guidance, please, for Taurus. Any little guidance that you want to give them, Metro to me. Let's take a look here. It's this one. We have quests. Yeah, it's the key one. I am seeing you're going to get to where you want to go no matter what. You see, these two paths are basically the same thing, right? But one is brighter than the other. And that is why this is your message. We have isolation here as well. I feel you feel very isolated from this person, and you may feel like you need their energy. You can call on it whenever. I would also work with beings of light and help them guide you with the soulmate here. I know that the connection was intense. I know the connection meant a lot to you, and they did a world of good. But right now, it's kind of, you got it, right? Where does this take me now? Know that I do see them in the future for a lot of you. It does for a lot. I'm being real honest with you. Have faith and start expanding. And that's where you need to put your focus, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I thank you. Very crazy. Dreams are real nice. All right, let's look. We're at Of course, I want to do it like this. 14, 14 for Gemini. Hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you for like chatting with me, by the way. Okay, let's look. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini energy. A message from Gemini's higher self. What is a message from Gemini's higher self all about? What does Gemini's higher self want Gemini to know? Let's see. Beautiful. Okay. We have everlasting coming through. Very interesting. We have intuition coming through as well. I feel, Gemini, right now, you are in the middle of an influx where you had a lot of access to source, to your intuition, to your gifts, to your abilities. And you may have gone through what I've gone through and you burned out a little bit. Normal. My gifts have turned on and off regularly, depending on my usage, right? It's actually not bad to overuse them because if you need more, so know that if you are being guided to use it a lot, normal, right? But I feel you're in a bit of a you may have thought this time that you got your gifts when they opened up or recently that it was going to last a really long time and it wouldn't burn out this time. Yeah, it feels like you had a burnout. This could even be from channeling, could even be from healing, could even be at work, right? Where you give a lot of your energy. We've all been there, right? You've done something that you thought you'd have enough to keep going. This could even be a relationship, though it doesn't quite feel like that unless it's a relationship with the self, but you've got to decide. But what you're dealing with is you've burned out. In fact, I actually feel what you were meant to use your gifts for, or that level of gifts, right? Or the opening of your gifts, you used it. So now you got to wait for it to come back again. It's so normal. I've had it. I've gone through those voids. That's what I used to call it, voids often. And it's just, I meant to use them in a big way. So obviously I go through many of those voids, but that's where you're in right now. It's what you're in and it's going to end like it always has. I do feel with the opportunities here, you need a reason to open up that much again, and open yourself up to that again. So one of the things I do is I doing videos and it's opening me up real nicely. So whatever you're going through, whatever you did, like whatever burned you out, you need something else that inspires you to open up again. I'm gonna do one more card, beauty. There's also a message about seeing the beauty in the situation. Your gifts would be, I'm not gonna say they're distracting you, but know that when one door closes, there's other doors we can walk through and take the energy from and experience. And right now, you're being asked to move through those other paths and those other doorways and see where that leads you. With the success here and that reach, I am seeing you. Whatever you were meant to reach for and achieve, you did it. And know that that's a big deal. It's not going to, whatever period you're in, it's not going to last. And you're going to move through those ebbs and flows of life. And that's where you're at. It's an ebb. Yeah, you're in an ebb and it will flow again. I see a month actually being very key for you. We have kindness coming through, and I'll just do one more, and sharing. Don't let this experience make you think you have to be stingy with your energy. And I see a lot of people say this, and I'll be real honest with you. I kind of understand it, right? I understand where they're coming from, but in my experience, giving, if that's why I'm here anyway, but giving ourselves and giving as much as we can to those that need it is never wrong. And I feel like that's what happened here. And know that you're not wrong to have done it. And don't let this experience, or don't let yourself closing out. I remember when I did a live stream and I went long, my third eye burned out. And I'll be real honest with you. I'll be real honest with you. It made me wanna, I guess, kind of pull back, but I chose not to. And I will always make that choice to give more and as much as I possibly can. Okay. So I feel like that's your message. Let's see why your higher self wants you to know this. Why does Gemini's higher self want them to know this message? Why do they want them to receive it? Let's see. We'll look a little deeper at that. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Interesting. To not stress about the situation. It's going to resolve itself faster than you know, but it's not the only thing. You have so much more to give than what you were giving, and give from other places or other parts of yourself. I want to say some of you were giving from source energy or third eye. Honestly, the same shit, right? You were giving from that area. Give from your heart. Give from your solar plexus. I don't know. Give from other parts of yourself and see where that leads. We have the Page of Cups in its reverse. I am seeing a block to your intuition. You do feel in some ways abandoned, or you feel hurt. This may be a trigger. Like I told you, I've gone through this repeatedly where my gifts open up a lot. Then they get burned out and they close again and they open up a lot, blah, blah, blah. It's real. It was a real frustrating cycle I've gone through, by the way. I tell you this because I feel you're in the same boat. You're in the it's making you feel like it's never going to last, or you're always going to be in balance. It will. It will. That's the point. With a 10 of Wands in its reverse, it's not that it's out of your hands, but being frustrated and angry doesn't help. Okay, and we have the 6 of Wands reversed with the King of Swords. You're definitely looking at things very logically, and it is cutting you and hurting you in some ways. So there's a feeling here where you did something wrong. When you gave a lot, and it makes you not wrap up the old cycle. But it's not that. You need to acknowledge that you didn't do anything wrong when you gave a lot, when you were very, when you produced the energy, when you were let's say you did long hours and you got burnt out, right? It does feel like it's work related, but you decide, know that you didn't do anything wrong. But there is this, it's because of that logical approach. You're looking at a situation where you think you must have, right? I must have done something wrong. No, right? I don't think you did anything wrong. With the 7 of Swords in its reverse, it's lying. That's lying to yourself. Know that it's also defeating you in some ways as well. Yeah, look at that. Yes, I'll leave it like that. Let's get a little guidance really quickly. Sorry, your message is just. I just been through this. It's real annoying, but I've learned to accept it. Keep asking. That's actually what I do. Keep asking your angels, answers, guides for a restoration of it. They will work fast, but you do have to keep asking. I would make a prayer with the candle. Actually, what I normally do now, I actually do that. It's real nice, but it doesn't feel like this will last very long. Again, a month. We have self-worth. Interesting. You may be pulling some of your self-worth from what you can do. You're not your gifts. And your worth isn't tied to that in any way, shape, or form. We have confusion here. It's because of the fact that you burned out. It left you confused, and it left you thinking, moving into your masculine energy and making the most logical assumption that it must have been something you did wrong. You must have given too much. This, you must have did something that warranted this. No, nothing like that. Vanity, again, the ego. It does feel like it's an ego issue, and an insecurity of yours, and it does feel like it pushed a certain button. Again, I don't think this is something that has happened once. Let's say this is work related. I see you, maybe you worked long hours because they made you, and it just keeps happening. Yeah, something like that. It feels like it's a repeated issue that you keep having in your life, like a theme. It will end. I would actually work with the higher self to close out that cycle. The higher self is one of the best ones to see our karmic cycles and close them out. So try that. All right. I want to thank you. Well, that's funny. Gemini, don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. So we're at 2224. That's very funny. Okay. Hi everyone. I do appreciate all of these. Okay, we're at Cancer. Beautiful. Alrighty, so let me drink water. I'm the pro flame. I'm the light. Pro flame, light. Pro flame, light. Sorry, I recharged myself. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience, by the way. I love it. Everyone who watched this part, real patient. All right. Let's look at Cancer. Can I get a message from Cancer's higher self? A message from Cancer's higher self. What does Cancer's higher self want Cancer to know this day? Know that you are guarded and protected. I feel you may feel very vulnerable right now. We have together. You may feel cut off, or you may feel distant from your guides or your light. I feel like you are more closely connected to them. You're feeling their energy a lot more, and you feel more you're more supported than you realize. We have Zenacious coming through. Interesting. Yeah, this isn't like a message that's like, oh no, you're doing bad. I'm not saying that. Joyful, okay? But I feel you have a bit of like, when it comes to your anchoring of your faith, when it comes to the beings of light, when it comes to like source, God, when it comes to your guides, right, your angels, you have a issue. It's like fair weather issue, where when you feel it or when you see things going right, you're very much believing. When it's not happening, you are crumbling. Yeah, you're going to want to take a look at that. This is actually hurting you. Know that when we dip our vibration in lower frequencies, it reduces, the timeline we go to is not a good one, right? So it slows things down for you. Your higher self wants you to know that when you are going down, right, or when you're not believing that you're being supported, and that's even by universe, it's making your life, it's making the days and then weeks, possibly months, however long you stay in it, worse. And it's impacting your life and your life trajectory. I really do get that. That's crazy, right? You having you having issues with faith, or you having issues with connecting, with believing you're connected, or receiving, or even if something goes wrong, it does hurt more than you think, because we are making choices from that place often, and you're kind of deciding what to do that day and that month, based on that feeling. So be careful is what your higher self wants to say, but it's not the only thing. We have karma. Yeah, I had a feeling. It's impacting you a lot. This could actually be a karmic past life issue, and that's what I'm seeing. Um, Can I give you a message? And this isn't going to be for everyone. I'm just going to leave it like this, but I just want you to know. I don't know if you pray only when something's going wrong, or you connect to source or God when something's not right in your life. Try to do it whenever you feel guided to, rather than whenever something's going wrong, whenever your heart tells you. I know it sounds like it's craziness, but I'm not saying that's what you're doing all the time, but sometimes we tend to overlook that a very important connection, right? It's so powerful, and it means the world to me. And I want you to understand that I feel like it means way more to you than you realize. There is a karmic past or a past life issue that comes up where you were disconnected from source because it feels like it was church. Didn't want anyone connecting, and you were scared. It feels like that past life entered this life, and it does impact your ability to connect. I also see masculine energy also being a bit of a block for you as well. You're going to want to heal that masculine energy. You heal your issues with masculine energy, specifically probably your father. But I want to be honest with you. I am seeing like the Hierophant energy coming through, like that type of masculine energy you want to heal from as well. All right. So let's look at why this is your message from the higher self. Let's see. For Cancer with the Five of Pentacles, interesting. It's leaving you feeling, when you feel when you lean back into source energy and you feel that love that source has for us. It's so much unconditional as well, limitless too. Yeah, you're not doing that, and it feels like when you don't do that, you're feeling very disconnected and you're feeling left out in the dark and actually abandoned. And that's what I was bringing up here. There's an abandonment wound. Very funny. I don't know why it took me so long to pick up, right? With the Two of Pentacles reverse, interesting. We have the Two of Wands upright. So you are making the choice from Two of Pentacles are making a choice that leads to change. And the Two of Wands is interesting. It's like you are making the choice from this place of lack, and it impacts your life and your trajectory. We have the Chariot, which I'm not shocked about, and it's reversed. And then we have the High Priestess. You're being asked to connect when you are feeling like you're disconnected. I know it's crazy. I know it's what I just said, but it's so key. It's really going to help you anchor yourself and feel supported. When we feel a lot of support, when we feel a lot of, when we feel like we are being looked after, we make better choices. And I want to be honest with you, it's when I do that, it's always made me feel great. And I always make good choices from that place. I feel like you're making them from lack. You're making them from fear, and that's the problem. Okay, I know it's a bit of a choppy message, but I'll recalibrate myself. Angels, answers, guides, can you help me center myself again, ground myself again? And there we go. Sorry, I just got a little disconnected. We have wisdom coming through as your guidance. You know what's crazy about this, Cancer? I feel like you see it. The message is kind of choppy, but you are seeing the message very clearly, that this is constantly happening to you. You are going through maybe it's a cycle, maybe it's a pattern. When you are feeling like you're about to disconnect, or you're feeling less, connect again and sustain that connection, and you're going to be good. With the perfection here, you got to lose that perfection bit, right? And the facade. You know what's crazy? I'm just going to put this out there. It reminds me of a long time ago, and it came up a little bit again now. Where you may feel like it's fake, you're not connecting, you can't connect. This is coming from that past life I was telling you about. You are connected, you are always connected, and you are always connecting. And that feeling of like you're fake or you're a fraud or you can't do it. I've been there. I remember when I first started using my psychic abilities, I could not believe I couldn't. And I know that every freaking person on this planet goes through the same thing. Know that you are not a fraud. You are able to connect, and it just takes practice, baby, right? That's it. Perseverance is what they're giving you, all right? And that's it. Sorry, I know it ended nicely. I connected myself, but know that you are able to connect, and it is your right, all right? So I'm gonna leave it there. We're at 29, 24, Leo. All right. Hi, everyone. Let's see. We're at Leo's reading. So let's see, So Leo energy. Actually, I'm going to do this one. So can you tell me, Leo's higher self, Leo's higher self. Can you tell me a message from Leo's higher self? What does Leo's higher self want to say this day? A message from Leo's higher self. I think I asked the Beans Light for Cancer's message, which is why it was choppy. Well, we will dive into that. You have a soulmate. Interesting. There's a lot of limiting beliefs that you have towards spiritual connections right now, progress, that is keeping you tied to a specific person. Healthy. When in fact you should be letting go of them. I'm not saying that this person and you don't have a spiritual connection, but it's not the end all be all that you truly believe it is. And I want to I know that there was like that twin flame craze. It's probably still going on. I don't actually keep tabs on that, but I remember when it was like the craziest thing. Everyone wanted a twin, blah blah blah. I know I came into this life and I knew that that was not going to be the case for me, but it feels like that. It's like, don't assume that your spiritual connection with your person is going to be the connection that you are going to end up with. And not saying it's not going to be my twin, but that I'm keeping myself open to all the possibilities. And that's why your higher self is giving you this message. Take a chance when someone else comes in, and don't assume. You may end up ending up with your twin anyway. Maybe I will as well, but it's not the point. Right now, you are hindering yourself, restricting yourself, and keeping yourself from the other possibilities, the other potential opportunities, and the other potential opportunities to grow, because you're holding on to someone that you're not going to gain much growth from right now, or you're not able to have right now, whatever the case is for you. And your messages from your higher self is to focus on progress, to focus on evolution, and focus on your spiritual development, and less on that specific effing person. And they're not using the F word, but you know what I mean. With the healthy here, it's going to help you be at a healthier, more balanced state. I want to say masculine, feminine energies. I do feel you're going to be more balanced in that department as well. What your chances here, and it's also with dream, know that you deserve the absolute best, and it's not the same person every single lifetime. As crazy as that sounds, I know it sounds crazy, right? It's not the same person every single lifetime, no matter if you have a twin or not, right? So keep yourself open to the possibilities. Dare to dream, dare to experience, and dare to take a chance in a new direction. I want to be real honest with you. You will not regret it. That's the point. Because if they're yours, right? If they're your ultimate happiness, you end up with them. This is what it is, right? If they're not, then you won't. And this is why your message from your higher self is coming through. So let's take a look here. Leo's higher self. Why is this the message you want to give Leo this day? Why is this the message you want to give them? Let's take a look here. We're going to look a little bit more at this. I feel there are things to do with your work purpose that you're putting off because you're holding on. With the Three of Wands in its reverse, there is spiritual lessons that you have to gain elsewhere that other people, whether they're platonic or romantic connections, can teach you. And that is why you feel guided, and it feels like intuitively guided, right? To walk towards someone else, walk on a different path right now. This is not a big deal, right? If they remember, there's no such thing as the wrong path. It always takes you to the right one. So it's like, be willing to follow your heart, be willing to follow your inner guidance, your intuition. It's going to lead you to that person that you're meant to meet, to learn what you need to learn, and period, end of story. I am also seeing with the Three of Wands in its reverse here. I feel like you've done enough waiting. With the Five of Swords, yeah, there is a need for you to walk away here. If you are angry or you have any resentment, be willing to get that off your chest. I know I did it. Don't regret it. We have strength here as well. Is that Leo energy? I feel like there is a limiting belief that pops up, or this idea that pops up, that you're weak to walk away, that you're weak to follow your guidance, that you're weak not to hold on. Know that there's strength in that, more strength actually than it is to hold on. The message here is to follow that. Follow your compassionate heart as well. We have the Fool in its reverse. This is about your career or some kind of purpose that you have yet to take a leap towards. Know that it's hindering that now. Because you're backing yourself up with this one. We also have the Knight of Wands. You know what's crazy? I think you go through influxes where you disconnect and detach from this person, and you rush towards this thing. You burn out. Yeah. You know why? Because you get yanked right back, because you didn't let them go fully. I would write a letter. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wrote a really ragey text to my twin, and I knew I had to do it. But whatever you feel guided to do that one. Know that it means. Oh, right. I was gonna do that transmission. Sorry, I was like, what a transmission was I gonna do? Anyway, I'll do it later. And, but it's funny. I gotta write that down. Yeah. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't forget that one. That one's going to be a real good transmission. But I feel like you're doing that. You're in a bit of a cycle there. Let them go. Release them. One of the things that I did was a creative project that helped me focus all that extra energy I had on that creative project, and I built this channel. So I know that maybe that's not a lot for some of you, but it was a lot for me back then. All right. And we have the Devil with the Queen of Cups here. You know, the Queen of Cups is about, like, in its reverse, healing. I think there could be a little more healing you have to do towards them. I got to be real honest with you. Some of you is maybe trying to run away from them because you know that they'll chase you. Yeah, be more open with the fact that that's holding you back. All right, that's not be for everyone. That's just a specific message for someone. All right, I think we're good. Let me get last guidance, and then we'll move forward from Leo. Again, thank you, Leo, for being here. And hi, everyone. Let's see. Ooh, it's very interesting to come. I want to take these. We have forgiveness. Yeah, I knew the forgiveness had to come out for you. The forgiveness is in the blue energy, or the hell, I think it's purple. You know, forgiving, I normally do it when I do healings. I heal and I do forgiveness from the higher self. That one's way easy. I think you need to try that one out. We also have miracle coming through as well. This is the solar plexus. I feel your guidance right now is for you to understand how big of a deal forgiveness is and how big of a deal it's going to make a shift into your life. With the perception here, it will change how you see things, see them, see your life, and see what you're meant to do. And know that when you hold on to this person, is altering your perception, and you are truly making a choice that you think is going to lead them to you. Sorry, lead yourself to them. Know that if they're ahead of you, if they're on your path, they'll be there. You don't have to try. And that is why there's no such thing as the wrong path. Okay. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, Leo. Don't forget to like and comment. Whew, sorry, just that channeling was just crazy. All right. We're at 36. 30. It should be 33, by the way, but we'll just do that. Okay. Hey, baby, I kind of need my space, handsome. Okay, sorry, everyone. He's just right here. All right, so we're at Virgo now. Virgo energy. Can you tell me? Let me drink some water. Okay. Let me drink some water. Let's take a look here. What can you tell me more about a message from Virgo's higher self, a message from Virgo's higher self? Let's see. What does Virgo need to know this day? What does Virgo need to know this day? A message from Virgo's higher self. Let's take a look here. We have alternative, interesting. And then we have, radiates. So I feel right now, Virgo, that you're on a path right now where maybe it's very tiresome, it's very annoying, maybe it's very tedious. I remember when I went through one of my cycles and I was all about healing, and it was the same type of healing, or it was the same thing coming up again and again. I was like, oh my God, this is so boring. I feel like you're in one of those right now. You're in something that is really annoying. It's repetitive, and it's probably not very stimulating. And let's say this is like you're going to work, 9-to-5 job. You come back home, you watch TV. My cat just dropped something. It's very normal. Anyway, but let's say you're at a 9-to-5 job. You come back home, watch TV, and it's wash, rinse, repeat. Right? There's something like that happening right now in your life where it just feels like you're in a bit of a repetitive, repeated pattern. With the radiate here, know that there are different paths that can lead you to the same destination. You have to change. It doesn't mean. But I feel here, I personally like the fastest path is actually the best one for me. I like to do things as fast as possible. I think you, I'm not saying that you're in the fastest possible lane, but you want to make sure you're in it, or you want to make sure that you can honestly complete it. And your higher self is asking you that you don't have to do the same thing every single day to get to your destination. They're just fighting my cat and my dog. But you can do that. You can try different paths and let that guide you. But it's all about growth, though. It's tying to growth. Just one second, everyone. Just want to balance myself out. Higher self, help me balance myself out. Angels, guides, can you help connect me? Sorry, this got a little disconnected. But your higher self says that there are alternate paths that you can do that can help you with the courage here. It does feel like you will need courage to try something different, but I want to clarify around that. We have learning. It's interesting. You know, this is about learning more about yourself. It's crazy. It is tied to the same thing. Because I see you going through spiritual evolution, growth. I feel like you're trying to heal and evolve, right? But the cycle you're in is repetitive. You don't have to do it that way. You can try an alternative route, but it will lead you to the same destination. That's what your higher self is saying. All right. Why is this the message? Let's take a look here. Let's look a little deeper at that. Why is this the message then? The higher self's message for Virgo? Because it's like your higher self is saying that there are alternate paths that you can take that lead you to the same destination. You don't need to do that, but you can. So let's see. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. You are in the energy of not wanting to waste time. The Three of Pentacles, and it's upright. Know that you are not wasting time here. It feels like it's a limiting belief that's being pushed in you that makes you feel like you are stuck, and it makes you feel like you're in a repetitive pattern. I swear it feels like you're healing something, that you keep healing, and it's like, right? It's the same thing again and again, right? It's like the same issue. That's the same trigger. Let's say it's the same karmic cycle. You are growing, you are learning. You don't need to change, but you can. That's why this is your message. That's what your higher self is saying. With the Five of Wands in its reverse, we also have the Six of Wands in its reverse, and we also have the Knights of Wands. You know, it's crazy. How fast is the path that you're on? We have the Eights of Cups. It's actually pretty fast for self-discovery, and I think that's actually what you're trying to learn. It's not stimulating, it's not fun, it's not exciting, and not every part of our spiritual growth and evolution is exciting, is fun, and is expansive, right? You're in one of those cycles that's a bit of a dud. I'm gonna be real honest with you. A really good example that Metatron gave is TV shows. You know how TV shows have those filler episodes? You know what I'm talking about, right? They don't have that overarching storyline. Yeah, you're in one of those filler episodes right now. And what you're gonna want to look at is if you want to change up that filler episode to something else. If not, stick with it and you will get to your destination. Because again, there's no such thing as the wrong path. Every path leads you to the right one. But with the Five of Swords in its reverse, I am seeing here there's like resentment building, frustration building in you, and this may encourage you to move in a new direction. With the it's very interesting. The High Priestess and the Hermit in its reverse, you're being asked to look at what's making you feel the feelings you're feeling. I think that the feeling of dissatisfaction, the feeling of repetitiveness is a smaller part. Maybe your inner child, maybe it's within your chest. I actually see it right here. Actually, there's J seals that are here. You may want to actually get yours removed. But whatever the case is, I feel like your message coming from your higher self is this cycle will end, but you can do other stuff in the meantime. So yeah, I won't leave like that. That's good. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure I get that message right. The cat's kind of kind of jolted me out of my channeling. Let's see one more time, or any more guidance. We have grief. I'll be real honest with you. Me, if I were in your cycle, I would probably internalize everything and heal on my own. Some people heal from nature. Some people go out with friends. Some people take a spin class. Whatever your thing is, do it. I feel like you're not doing that, and that is why this is your message. I know it's all about enlightenment. I can feel it. It's so tied to your spiritual evolution and growth, but know that whatever gets you there, do it. But it feels like you are finding it less stimulating than you used to, or less productive than you used to. I think there's just so much of it that when you're doing your chunks of it at the time, it's like you feel like you're not making progress. Know that you are making progress, okay? I swear, it feels like it's tied to exactly that. You know, it's crazy. We have impasse here. Know that you are never blocked. I would call for Kuan Yin or Ganesha to help remove any and all blocks. You can use your own dragon as well. Those are actually very helpful to removing blocks. Let me ask mine to remove all my blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I think we're good. Okay, so let's see. We are on. Ooh, we're on Libra now. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Wow. Thank you. See, that's such a crazy reading. Some of these readings are a little more complex. I'm doing my best, everyone. My channeling and everything is returning, but it's not at 100%. So bear with me, everyone. So let's take a look here. We're at Libra energy. What do we need to know about? What does Libra's higher self want Libra to know this day? What does Libra's higher self want Libra to know this day? Such an interesting energy to come through for you, Libra. Whew, we have perseverance. Yeah, it's kind of the message for everyone to keep going. I know it's hard and I know it's difficult. I know you don't want to when you kind of know that, like, right now you should have had a change in your life, you should have had a big break, that things should be different, that things should have, like, moved in the right direction and it didn't. That's the feeling that keeps coming through for all the signs. It's like that again and again and again. Whose fault is that? I don't know, but I think that person needs to face some justice. But with the perseverance and hope, and we have the compassion, I feel like you're being asked to have all that for yourself and the person or people in your life that are doing this. But it feels like you're in that, your higher self's giving that message that intuitively in your heart that things should be different today, that you should be somewhere else, that your life should be somewhere else, and you should be making different choices, having different experiences, and meeting new different type of people, and even reconnecting with the old, right? There is just that inner knowing, that just that absolute certainty it should be, like, things should be different today, like they're without any doubt. Know that there is more hope here and you realize. With the compassion, I feel like if you were to, let me get a clarifier on the compassion. I actually don't know what that card one means. We have the vessel. Give yourself a break, give your mind a break, give your heart a break, and kind of take a bath. Give yourself love, give yourself that understanding. That's really going to help you move forward. I really want to emphasize that. It's really going to help you move to this cycle. It doesn't last that long. I see March being the end of it. But again, intuitively in your heart that this month, and I want to say December, should be way different. And it wasn't. It's not been different. It's not going to be different. And that feeling is making you very, I want to say it's making your heart close up. We don't want that, right? No one wants that. Find a way to have understanding, find a way to have compassion, find a way to give people grace and hold space for them. You do that, you will go far. And we have reach with giving. I think this is very interesting here. It's reaching for new heights, and compassion and love and understanding. And I want to say light, and give that to yourself and give it to others. That is the only way all of us are going to make it through this annoying cycle that we all got thrusted into. I don't know. I want to say where the powers that be. So we're stuck now, but it's like that theme, that message. Let's take a look here. Why is this coming from the higher self? Connecting to your higher self will be key to help you see the higher perspective. Know that there are whoever did this or whatever people are responsible, they will face their karmic justice. And I think you will see it in your higher self. It will give you that peace because you want it. We have the 8 of Swords. I know. You feel stuck, right? We have the 7 of Cups. Because you know intuitively that you should be somewhere else and you're not, you can't fathom or even understand why things aren't changing, and you can't make a choice from that. Let go of that. That knowing right now. Release that, and a new path will open up for you. We have the 9 of Wands. You are having trouble surrendering this, the Queen of Swords. It's making you a bit jaded and bitter, and with good reason, right? But the 3 of Cups is here. Going out and having fun is going to be the key for you, and that's what you're going to understand. Like going out, having fun, meeting new people. Whatever you do to heal, I want to say, because I see dancing here. Maybe playing games. I don't know what everyone does a different thing that gets them to that equilibrium. I think to myself, I'm constantly thinking to myself, I work out everything. So I listen to music during that, and I work through everything. Like a real beautiful experience. I miss it, by the way. I really do miss that. Anyway, whatever yours is what's going to get you to that healed state, is what's going to get you to that compassionate state. It's what's going to get you to start to glide and move and be in flow. We have the 10 of Wands. Let the burden go right now. Your higher self understands fully and completely that you know this to be true, because you were in alignment. You are in alignment with what was meant to be. It's not happening, it's not going to happen because of some kind of outside force. Know that there is another path opening up as well, okay? Be ready for it too. So that's very interesting energy to come through for the Libra readings. All right, so let's get a little more guidance for Libra. Is there any last guidance for Libra's higher self wants Libra to know? All right, we have this and it's reverse. Give to yourself right now. I know. You can't give what you don't have. And right now you don't have compassion. Right now you don't have understanding. You don't have love, right? That much. It feels like you're angry, right? Heal those parts so you can give that stuff again, right? We have perception. This is what I was talking about when it comes to the higher self. Your higher self will help you understand not necessarily, not why things happened the way they did, and also what can now happen as a result of that. And we have the last one, acceptance. This is your issue. You have not accepted that things have happened this way, and it's what's keeping you from persevering. Know that, how do I phrase this? It's not weakness to accept that some outside interference messed up your life, and I feel other people's lives. It's not, yeah. It's not weakness to do that. It's just about accepting what is, so that you can move towards what can still be. And that's why this is your message. Interesting. Very crazy readings we're getting, but that overall theme is still there. I had to comment on that. All right. I want to thank you, Libra. Don't forget to like and comment. And we are now on Scorpio. This should be 8. Okay. A little behind. Okay. Let's take a look. Scorpio. Beautiful. So let's look at here for Scorpio's energy. Let's see. Scorpio. A message from Scorpio's higher self. What does Scorpio's higher self want to say to Scorpio this day? By the way, those are my kitties right there. What does Scorpio's higher self want to say to Scorpio this day? Let's take a look here. This is very interesting. We have a quest coming through with persevere. I feel, Scorpio, you're going to get a vision of some kind. You're going to get healthy. You're going to get some kind of vision of some kind. You're going to get some, it really does feel like it is an actual vision from your sight, your third eye. I actually feel like you have a really good sight. You have a really good third eye and really good third eye abilities. Remember when I was getting my visions a lot? It was actually quite nice to get those. By the way, I'll be real honest with you. It was really nice to get those visions. Right now, you are getting visions. You are getting ideas. You are getting... I want to say messages from spirit right now with the quest here. And you're being asked to actually give that a try, give that a go, and move in that direction. As hard as it may be, I remember when I first started getting my visions, it was about when the time I started to accept that I was the prophet. Really annoying, by the way. I did not want to accept that for a while. But I started getting more visions about what I should do, where I should go. And I didn't listen to them at first, but I started to. And I feel like you're in that energy where you're not wanting to listen to them because they feel so far-fetched. They may feel very difficult. They may feel out of reach. That's actually what it feels like to me. Know that you can make it. You will get there. And with this healthy, I feel like it's also going to bring a lot of vitality into your life, give you a lot of life. And it feels like it's going to make you feel like life is worth, I don't want to say worth living, but it's going to be more zest to life. Okay. With this aware here and wisdom, you know intuitively from your heart that you are meant for those things, that you are meant to move in that direction, that you're meant to achieve these things. And right now with the aware and the wisdom, you're not meant to, you're not actually meant to reject these things. You're meant to embrace them. Why is Scorpio going to have trouble with that? Fun. I think there could be things that you find entertaining, you find fun, that you find exciting, that you're not going to want to do. You're not going to want to do hard work, I guess. Or, okay, I'm going to give you an example. So let's say you have this vision of you opening up some kind of shop, some kind of business, and you start getting these invites to go to parties, and you end up going there instead. So your message is for you to follow that vision, follow that inner knowing, follow that guidance, because that's what's going to lead you to your fulfillment. Fun is just fun, right? Fulfillment is way better. All right. Sorry. I hope I didn't mess up the mic. All right. So let's take a look here. We'll see. Why does Scorpio's higher self want Scorpio to know this? And hi everyone. Okay. Sign of synchronization. I love that. All right. Why does Scorpio's higher self want to say to Scorpio this day? Or yeah, we have the 2 of Cups coming through. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles. All right. I see an issue. It's not like it's horrible or anything like that, but there's an issue to do with your priorities. I understand. I get it. I've been there, but it feels like you're very much focused on love connections right now when they can bring you very little. And right now you need to focus on, I want to say, your purpose, your visions, or your guidance. That's what's going to lead you further. I am seeing new gifts opening up for you, new abilities opening up for you, and the world really truly needs those new abilities, new gifts right now. With the 7 of Pentacles on the table, you have not put enough energy towards that vision, towards that destination, towards that that goal of yours. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords coming out, and the last one's going to be the Fool in its reverse. It's interesting. You know, okay, I'll be real honest with you. It's real funny. This like the 7 of Cups at the bottom. I looked at it. I want to show you, but this is all about dreams. Again, there's a dream. It's very much linked to Pisces energy, and I feel like Pisces energy is very much in the ethereal, right? sorry, it's like it's very funny, but it's so tied to that. But you're not going to want a relationship until you get this sorted out. And that's why this is your vision. That's why this is your destination. That's why this is the path that you're walking. You want to have this area of your life sorted out, your purpose, your job. Feels like it's that. Can I get a clarifier on that? It's an idea that you're very inspired by. You truly want that started. You truly want to be putting energy into that before you jump into a connection. And I feel like you may be thinking you want love first and then that. No. I think it's the other way around right now. Can I clarify on that? We have 6 up. It could be at the same time for some of you. So that's what I felt. That's why I had to double check that. But you truly need to put more energy towards the purpose area with the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You may have had several visions. You're being asked to start one of them. And it doesn't matter which one. I normally pick the one my heart guides me to. But can I be real? If it's really big, I choose the easier one. It's not it's not bad, but it's just like, the one that feels more grounded. So whatever is yours, try that one instead, okay? But again, follow that heart. I would also work with candle magic and allowing, like, removing blocks and obstacles, or allowing you to move faster on your path. I like fast, so but that is also coming through. I would use Saint Germain to assist you with that. So I have guidance for passion. We also have despondence as well. This inspiration that you're receiving right now, that your higher self is saying you're getting, that these ideas that inspire you, that doesn't last forever, right? Those paths open and close all the time. And right now the path's open. Are you going to walk it? And that is why this is your message. It's okay that you want love. I get it, right? But what you also need, right, is also that fulfillment. And your inspiration will run out and you won't feel guided to do that anymore. And then eventually you will stop getting it, right? And with the quest here, it's where it's all at. Sorry, it's linked to this one, right? It's a little darker. It's a little it's more purple, and this feels like it's very much linked to your crown chakra. Okay, yeah, that's it. Sorry, I think I wrapped your reading up. Did I get everything? Unless you change your external world will not change. And that's why this is your message, okay? So we'll leave it there. I want to thank you, Scorpio. Don't forget to like and comment. I almost said Pisces, I swear. All right, let's get the next sign, Sagittarius. Alrighties, let's see, Sagittarius energy. So what does Sagittarius' higher self want Sagittarius to know this day? What does Sagittarius' higher self want to know this day? Getting a very strong Arcturian connection here. I was programming my stones with Arcturian energy, with Arcturians, right before I started the reading. So that could be why, I don't know, but I'm getting that energy. So a message from Sagittarius' higher self. Message from Sagittarius' higher self. Interesting. Sorry, it's this one right here. No. We have key here. Sorry, it's really funny. We have nature. It's crazy. We also have opportunity. So I see you, Sagittarius, having a very specific I don't know if it's purpose. I don't know if it's a gift that you have. I don't know if it's something that you bring to the table, some energy that you bring to the table, but you have the key everyone in this freaking planet seems to really want. We have rebellion coming through at the bottom. Your higher self is saying that this is actually, it's part of your nature, part of who you are, it's part of your core, right? It's part of your essence. I don't feel like you were looking at this opportunity, this key, this energy you bring to the table. I don't think you're looking at it in the right way. In fact, I don't think you're valuing it as much as you should be. And one of the things that I would say has been my issue, because it's what's coming up for me, my voice, right? My teachings, right? What I speak, what I channel through, my ascended masters, I never quite valued that anywhere near enough as I should have. I thought, like, I don't know, different stuff was more powerful. And in reality, it was just truth, right? Me speaking my voice, me talking, me expressing myself, that actually was by far the most powerful ability I have, right? And I feel like you have one of these gifts, right? Maybe it's truth, maybe it's your heart, maybe it's your crown. I don't know what yours is exactly, but you have something that it matters more than you're acknowledging. It matters more than you know, and it matters more than you are accepting. And you may be rebelling from that right now, and it's what's hindering your progress. And what your higher self wants you to know right now is there is a need for you to accept your gifts, accept what you bring to the table, and valuing those. This is not like a money thing. This is more of a self-worth thing. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. It's linked to self-worth. It's linked to your health as well, and your well-being, how you visually see yourself. It's interesting. Can I clarify? Because I don't think nature was the one. We have compassion. Yeah, I had a feeling. I think this is heart. So it's either your gifts, your psychic abilities, or your heart. Maybe it's a mix of the two. But like I said, mine has always been my voice. And that voice matters way more than any of my psychic gifts do, right? My ability to speak truth matters more than my psychic abilities do, and that's where it's something like that. I can feel it. I think you'll know what it is. It's I'm not really getting specific. So let's see. A message from, why is this the message that's coming from Sagittarius' higher self? Let's see. Why is this the message coming from Sagittarius' higher self? Okay, we have a strength in its reverse. Interesting. It's compassion. You know, there's strength, there's like gifts and strengths and parts of yourself that you're not accepting. Can you clarify on strength? We have the 8 of Swords reverse. Alrighties. I feel like you are in a bit of like this stuck pattern in your mind with that strength in its reverse and that 8 of Swords reverse. I want to drink water. 1 second, everyone. Guys, help me balance myself out. Call for the Lemuria dragons as well. Sorry, 1 second, everyone. I just want to make sure I reconnect. Okay. So strength is reverse for a reason. I feel with the strength being its reverse, you don't find strength in these gifts and these abilities, and therefore you are stuck in a bit of a loop or a karmic cycle when it comes to how you see them as not really being valuable, knowing that these are the gifts that are going to bring you the most happiness, the most fulfillment, and make you feel I honestly want to say that this applies to your family, but it's going to make you feel like you're whole. All right, we have the 5 of Wands in its reverse. We have the 9 of Swords upright. And the last card we have Sagittarius is the Sun, which I'm not surprised at. But also going to be the 6 of Wands here. I feel like you are looking for a victory. You're looking to have success in this life. You're looking to achieve something. And this gift that you're overlooking is the key to you getting there. I think it's something like what like, you know, everyone talks, right? But why is my voice more, you know, I don't know, valuable? I know it sounds crazy. I still have this, by the way. You can still see it. But it feels like that, where you don't truly believe that this is enough, or this is or whatever your gift is enough, or it's a big deal. Know that it matters. Some of you're channeling source energy, source knowledge into the world, and you're spreading that knowledge, right? That's actually what I do too. But it's something like that. That's what you're overlooking, and that's what's going to make you money. It's also going to give you the success and recognition that you want. With the Sun being here and the strength in its reverse, can I get a clarifier with the Sun? Yeah. I actually see you wrapping up this cycle very quickly and moving through this very fast. If you can acknowledge that this is a big deal. I want to give you another example, but I think that's it. The only thing I can give is that one. That one I think all of us can recognize. You know, I think her voice does matter. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, everyone. I wanted to give one more example, but no example coming from the higher self. So higher self, can you tell me what is the guidance that you want to give to Sagittarius? Let's see, guidance that you want to give for Sagittarius. Let's take a look here. We have dissipating. I see this gift weakening with you, self-worth, or your connection to it weakening. Know that that's not permanent, but the more we use it, the more we can train it. I remember when I first started gaining it's funny, I know why Arcturian energy came through when I got new vocal cords from the Arcturian that connects, honestly, my solar plexus and my heart to my throat. I know I go through real crazy stuff, everyone. But I remember when it happened to me, I knew my voice was able to project and produce way more energy. You have something like that, like you have something like that, basically, like something that's very powerful, but I don't think you're using it as much, and yet therefore you may lose it. With the rejection here, I see you outright rejecting it, and you're not rejecting it for the you're rejecting because you're overlooking it and you're not valuing the gift. Okay. I think that's it. Sorry, it's like the same thing again. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's insecurity. Leave it there. All right. I want to thank you, Sagittarius. Sorry for a little choppy reading. Don't forget to like and comment. Take care. Let's see. So we're at 1 hour. How did that happen? Ooh. Okay. So we're now on, oh, I see. All right, we're on Aquarius now. Oh, Capricorn. Beautiful. Alrighty, so let's take a look here. We're at Capricorn's reading. So Metatron, Kuan Yin. Oh, Saint Germain, can you place stronger protections and clearings on me and help me center and myself? Let's take a look here for Capricorn. Capricorn's higher self. What is a message from Capricorn's higher self? What is a message from Capricorn's higher self? Let's take a look. Capricorn's higher self. Message from their higher self. We have sharing coming through. That's very crazy. We also have, conquer. Alrighties. This is an odd one, and this is linked in some ways to Sagittarius, but I don't think so. Alrighties. I feel you're in a situation that you know that you can handle better than someone else, right? You know for a fact that you can do it. Like, it's very clear that you can take the lead, take control of the situation, and win, get the most, the highest possible resolution for it, right? Whatever situation this is, it feels like it's very clear on that. Like, you know for a fact that if you took over the situation, let's say it's work and you are, let's say it's work and you're working in a group situation and you have this leader that's not really doing a good job. You know, if you did it, you would be better at it. That is what you got here. So you're in a situation like that where you can take over and know you'll be better. Wisdom. So you have I want to say a limiting belief, or you may feel like you're stepping on someone else's toes, or you don't want to break any eggs. Yeah, your higher self is saying for you to follow your intuition, follow your wisdom, and take control of the situation and do what needs to be done to fix it, because the situation isn't going to get fixed with whoever's leading it now. Let's take I'm gonna take a wild guess here. Let's say this is a love related and you have someone you're waiting for and you know that you should be the one to do it, right? Let's say this is work and you're working in a group project and they're not taking the lead. No one is. Do it. There's something like that. You have this energy that can that should be taking control of the situation that you are either rejecting or you're not allowing yourself to embody. 1 second, everyone. With that wisdom and intuition, you're being asked to do it. With the quest here as well, I also feel like you need to ask yourself why it is that you're holding back and why it is that you're not really embracing this and why you're not actually going for it. I feel like it's childhood issues or things that happened in your childhood that made you feel weak. Know that you are not weak, all right? Sorry, I've been using my voice a lot. I have not done an all signs reading in a while, all right? Sorry, everyone. With the beauty here in the quest, know that there is beauty in taking control, even if it does make people feel bad in a moment. In the long run, they will benefit from it. You will benefit from it, and a lot of people will. What I normally do is like the highest good of all and ask myself that. So that will really help you. But this is your message from your higher self. So let's take a look here. Sorry, my throat's like itchy. Metatron, can you clear my throat center? Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see, a message from Capricorn's higher self. Why is this a message, please? We have the Knight of Swords in its reverse. The Queen. One second, everyone. The Queen of Swords in its reverse. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I definitely seen tied to your money. It's not the only thing. When you've done this before, it didn't work out, or you didn't think it worked out, or maybe you came in imbalanced, or maybe you were not believing in yourself. So I feel like you have a situation from your past where you took control, you took the lead, you took you took the reins of it, and it didn't work out in your favor. And this makes you feel like you shouldn't do it now. You're being asked to know that we often fail before we succeed, and that's part of it. It's not the only thing. But with the Queen of Swords in its reverse, though, you've done it before. You're being asked to make sure that you balance out your voice, because you have an issue there. There is an imbalance with your masculine and feminine energies. You have you give too much feminine energy out. And I don't mean the good feminine energy, I mean the distorted one. So you often go too far. So your message from your higher self is to follow your guidance, but don't go too far. Balance it out with masculine energy and balance it out with that discipline and self-control. And you're going to be aces. I see, though, a past situation being key here. It's like what pops in your mind when you think about doing it now. It didn't work out then. Maybe it wasn't meant to, but you did it. And you gained a lot from that experience of you going through that block and that restriction to try it, and know that that's a bigger deal than not trying, or it's a bigger deal than even succeeding. Is the fact that you attempted to do it, and that was hard for you in the past. This should be easy, but you're looking at that situation that didn't work out, the lack of success there, as a reason why you shouldn't do it today. And your message is for you to push. All right. We have the 10 of Swords. There is a need for you to end it as well. Even if it ended faster, know that it's for the highest good of all, even if it doesn't achieve success or your definition of it. We have the Star coming through as well. And the bottom deck energy is going to be the 8 of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this is absolutely work related. I don't see, I don't really see it being anything else. This situation has come back around in your life because you never really quite achieved it the way you should have achieved it, or you didn't really quite learn what you need to learn. So I see you repeating this repeatedly. Maybe it's at work where every single time you feel like you have a boss that's not qualified, speak up, right? Let's say this is family related and you know that you can do it better, right? Speak up and it will stop repeating. Sorry, my throat's like really closing. I'm okay, everyone. I'm okay. So let's see. So can I get the last guidance, please, for Capricorn? Last guidance for Capricorn. Let's see. We have victim coming through. This actually is that feeling that you have towards the people that you may feel like you stepped over. Know that we all, you both learned something. Everyone learned something from these experiences, and we should be more open to that. I know. This is your biggest issue. You're a perfectionist. It's because you didn't achieve the exact results or what you believe you should have achieved in the past is what makes you hesitate currently. We have enlightenment. That past situation did enlighten you, but there is a lot of enlightenment in this current one as well. I do feel like the situation has lasted too long, and it won't, like, it's let's say it's a project you're working on and you're going to meet the deadline or just some crap like this. It's really key. I don't know, but know that you can push through this. You can get the job done, and you can get it to its highest possible resolution. Again, they effed up already, right? So no one wants to take control of a sinking ship, but you can at least minimize the damage as much as possible. And that's why this is your message. We have recovery and we have impartiality. Know that you're not coming from it from a distorted place, but I think when you are embodying the energy that you need to embody, the conquer energy, you are distorted because you took too long, or you're not coming at it from a compassionate, understanding, heartfelt place. All right. There you go. Anyway, I want to thank you, Capricorn. Don't forget to like and comment. And so sorry about my coughing. I just haven't used my voice in a while. All right. Thank you, Kelly. I do appreciate that. Aquarius, I only have 2 readings left. We're good. Oopsie. Beautiful. Alrighty, so let's take a look here for Aquarius. What is a message coming from Aquarius' higher self? A message from Aquarius' higher self. Angels, answers, guys, can you please restore my connection and keep me nice and grounded? Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Let's see. We're Aquarius' higher self. A message from Aquarius' higher self. We have happiness coming through. Right now, your message from your higher self is there are a lot more things in your life to be happy about than you currently feel. We have imagination. Right now, one of the best things, it's very interesting. I wanted success. I feel there are many, many things in your life that you can be happy about, many, many things that you can be excited about. And one of the things that I actually do whenever I'm feeling a little bit down is I start to imagine, or I just start to pull visions of my future, or I start to kind of work things out in my mind. Right now, I think that's probably your best skill to use to get you out of a little bit of a rut. I don't think you're in I think you actually are in a good place. I think that you are in a balanced, more happier place than you feel like you are, but you don't have much to look forward to. And I think that your imagination could help you understand what to look forward to, or help you understand what you want to have in your life. And that's really going to help you gain more success. I do feel here as well, but the happiness though, is to no, it's not that. It's interesting. I thought it was to find more, to like to create more happiness, but it's not. It's you're not feeling happy. And it's know that there are more things to be happy about. Yeah, it's not about creating the happiness. I think you have plenty to be happy about. Really funny. We have dream again. This is all about that imagination. I am seeing though. I think you hit a point in your life where you feel like you made it, right? You feel like you did it, right? You feel like you achieved it. That's real good stuff. What's next? And that's why this is coming from your higher self. What is next now? You did it. You achieved it. Often when we achieve goals and aspirations, we don't feel like we are, we don't feel as happy as we think we will, right? It's often the journey has far more happiness and fulfillment in it. And that's where you are. We have dream here with zealous. You need a new dream or a new destination or a new path that's going to help bring life into you. And that's what's key for you. And it's going to make you feel really good. But again, you achieved what you were meant to achieve. You had the success that you're meant to do. It kind of reminds you what I finished up in December, when I fully, was embodying the energy of a prophet. It's like I achieved it. Now, what do I do with it? And that's where you're at right now, Aquarius. What do you do with the energy that what you've achieved? This could be work related, purpose related, or job related. Yeah. Anyway, we have the 6 of Cups coming through. Interesting. Someone from your past is going to be returning into your life. I actually feel this is a past life connection with the 5 of Cups in its reverse that you're not really expecting. The 5 of Cups in its reverse, though, you hit the success and you feel middle, like it's a cup half full instead of a cup half empty. Yeah, is that the one? Cup half, yeah. I think it's that one. I don't know. It's one of those. I always get that wrong. But this person that's coming from your past is going to make you feel really great and make you feel really light and make you feel very full. They may be the missing piece of success that you're looking for, because that's actually what it feels like. But it doesn't have to be the case. We have the 7 of Cups in its reverse. It's interesting. I'm going to pull the Ace of Wands reverse and the last one, the 7 of Pentacles. One more clarifier in the 7 of Cups. All right. It is the key. Sorry, they are the key to this. I feel like you've not hit that equilibrium. You've not hit that balance. You're not really hitting that feeling that you should be hitting. So I think you should be hitting euphoria. I feel like you should be hitting a level of fulfillment that I remember when I achieved my euphoria. It was amazing. I loved it. And it took years, by the way, years to do. Anyway, but I digress. But it feels like you are missing a piece of energy, missing a piece of fulfillment, missing a piece of, I feel like it's a piece of person. And that person from your past, it's a past life connection, is coming into your life to give you that what's missing. And this is a big deal. With the Ace of Wands in its reverse, though, when you meet this person, they're going to give you the idea. It's a key. Sorry, you dreaming about stuff will help you figure out what you want, but they are what inspires the new idea, because they're the one who brings it in. This is about it's a new idea that has not been, I don't know, expressed. It's not been pushed out. It's interesting. It's crazy. We have to start with the 6 of Cups to end with the 7 of Pentacles. Whether you know it or not, you're waiting for this person to enter your life. And without this person enter your life, you are going to feel like this cup half full. So you're being asked from your higher self to remind yourself that you are happy, that you have a lot to be happy about, and that you have a lot to find fulfilling. Let me see what your higher self wants to say. Yeah. It's so beautiful. I do this all the time. You need whatever pours into your cup. You gotta keep that up. I listen to music, and I usually visit like past lives or future, or just daydream and stuff like that. Hash things out and whatever gets you there. Some people dance. I've been saying this a lot. You need to experience more of this. This is key for you. It's gonna help you feel better. It's gonna help you feel at a higher vibration. Wow, this person is going to come back in. What can Metatron, actually the higher self, what can Aquarius do about this to bring them in faster? Gratitude, yeah, that's obviously the one. Hard to embody in your current energy, I get, right? We have impatience. You're being asked right now to have gratitude instead of impatience and to have appreciation. Let me get a clarifier on impatience. Why was that at despondent? Know that when you are impatient, it slows things down. When you are embodying happiness, joy, gratitude, is moving your life along faster. And that's how we achieve the highest timeline. I'm also being guided to remind you, Aquarius, because I am doing it. Community candle for February. It's all about getting us on the highest timeline. I recommend that one for you. That's going to be helpful. All right. So let's see. Guidance, please, for Aquarius. We have joy. Yeah, that's the key one. I know. Joy is the highest timeline. We have perception. Again, you need to change how you're seeing your life, because if you look at it from a different perspective, you will see joy here. When I don't know what you're feeling. Insecurity. Yeah, you're feeling triggered with the root center as well. Root chakra. With the perception, the joy, you're going to feel better. It's going to move things along faster, and you're going to feel like time is flying. And it literally is, right? We have discovery with forgiveness coming through. I feel this past life connection, there is some issues to heal with here. Be willing to work through those right away so you can access the fulfillment that is going to bring into your life right away. All right. So I want to thank you, Aquarius. Don't forget to like and comment, and take care and check out my services. So we are at all right, Pisces. Thank you so much. All right. Let's take a look here. Pisces. Let's take a look. Pisces. Let's Metron Quantity, let me recenter me. Can we get what is the message from Pisces' higher self? What is the message from Pisces' higher self? Let's take a look. What does Pisces' higher self want to say to Pisces this day? One of the things that your higher self wants to say is that you do have dreams and aspirations that your higher self wants to say that are totally possible. In fact, they're far more possible than it seems, than you realize. And your message right now is for you to believe, right? Sorry, that was one of them. But let's take a look at the other one. So a message from Pisces' higher self. We have healthy, that keeps coming out. And the reason for this is that a lot of us were hit by something really hard, and we need to rebalance ourselves with the healthy, compassion, and together coming through. Right now, you're being asked to connect to the people, places, and things that make you feel whole. One of the things that I tend to do is I'm usually with these babies, but I walk sometimes. Music is kind of my thing. It's kind of it for me. I don't really need too much, but whatever yours is, you're being asked to touch back and base with this. Maybe somebody's is working out, or it's yeah, I gotta be honest with you, working out with the compassion though, it's crazy. I feel like whatever has made you feel off center, or whatever, maybe it's someone said something to you, maybe it's an event that happened to you, maybe something that you think the universe threw at your face. Have compassion for that, have understanding for that, and you will start to feel more whole and complete. Your higher self is saying that you don't have to feel down about this. You can choose to look at it in the brighter side, and that is how I've always gone about my life, to see the silver lining, to see what I gained from it. And that's what's helped me. And that's what's going to help you as well. We have transcend, and it comes with soulmates. I think this is love related. And know that, sorry, this together is really interesting. You may want a specific person, that your connections with friends, they're enough for you right now. And look at them that way. I remember when I had, sorry, I'm gonna say it like this. I had friends, and I remember looking at them and thinking that it was not enough for me. And I want to be real honest with you. I was looking at them in comparison to someone else when I shouldn't have been. Accept people as they are, rather than looking at them for what they're missing. I know it sounds crazy, but it is what comes to me. All right. So let's look at, why is this the message from Pisces higher self? Let's see. Message from Pisces higher self. We're close. We're close here. We have the Six of Wands coming through. This is that thing. You need to let this go. I don't know what hit you or what made you, what situation has brought you down, but it was a pretty significant one. With the Ten of Wands, it's reversed though. You carry the baggage, even though you should let it go. It feels like it's unwanted, unwarranted. Unwanted. You feel like it was undeserved. It truly feels like it feels unjustified. Whatever it is with that Ten of Wands and its reverse, know that you have the ability to let it go. You just, yeah. Just let it go. All right. With the Six of Swords and move on from it. I am seeing you having a child of some kind as well. Could be your inner child. Take your child or your inner child with you and move forward with your life. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming through. And then we also have the Hermit, and it's upright. It's real beautiful. Five of Pentacles. Again, this is that situation that hit you hard. Know that there is change. It does feel like you're having a hard time letting go of what was to embrace the new thing. With the Four of Wands and its reverse though, and the Five of Pentacles upright, I see you making your way to this destination, to this point where you feel happy and healthy, kind of by yourself. And I know that you may have wanted someone to walk that path with you. You may have wanted it to be with a specific person, or you may have thought it would be in a specific way. I see it being more of a, no, I don't want to say lonely. I see you doing it more of a, in more of an individual sort of way, but it does require you to let go of the old path. What is this exactly? But yeah, something that broke your heart, something that hurt really badly. It's interesting that Three of Swords is here with the clouds. I feel that there's sun. There's still a sun here. You know, it's yeah, I'm leaving it like that. Like that. We have Judgment and as well. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's the same thing. I see you definitely going through a rebirth because of this process, even though it feels like you don't want to, or you feel like it was unjustified and unwarranted. So let's take a look here. What is the guidance, please? The guidance that Pisces higher self wants to say to Pisces to stay. What is the guidance, please? We have growth. Yeah, very much focused on that growth. Focus on what you're gaining from these experiences and less on what you're losing. I know that it's hitting you hard, it's triggering you, and it's making you feel very much, why don't you throw in the towel? Know that it's not going to, you don't have to do it. Again, the abundance card always has those two messages, with one person who drops their money in that thing and leaves it there, another person who finds a way to get it back. Be this person, all right? Don't be the person that that just gives up and just, I don't know, breaks down, right? With the grief here, mourn, obviously, cry, obviously, have a fit, obviously, right? But it's not about giving up. And right now, your higher self wants you to find reasons to keep going, yeah, and keep pushing forward and keep persevering. All right. I want to thank you, Pisces, so much. Don't forget to like and comment and take a look at all of my services, and take care. Bye.